Welcome to today's lesson on becoming a professional in the field of selling. Whether you are considering sales as your primary career or not, understanding the dynamics of professional selling can significantly impact your success in every aspect of your life. Let us define the word professional. A professional is a person engaged in a specific activity as one's main paid occupation rather than a pastime. It is my personal experience that 99% of all so-called professional career salespeople have only a slight idea of what selling is. Now, what I just said is not meant to offend you in any way. Look at a professional in any other field, a doctor, an engineer, or even an accountant. Consider how a medical student becomes a doctor. Their education starts with the autopsy of human bodies, and their seniors accompany them for the next 4 years. And their final 6 months will be in practice with real patients. They studied their subject in depth, passed examinations, and their trade to become a professional. Which salesperson has studied any subject on selling or passed any exam? Consider the professional sports person or athletes. Maybe they didn't pass any exam, but they have been practicing, and continuing their practice even before the start of any game. You see every batsman and bowler practicing in nets just before the cricket match begins. Have you seen any salesperson practicing their pitch or sales call or script or objection handling before a sales call? No wonder 90% of salespeople fail to meet their targets. All salespeople make a living by selling goods and services. Hence, they qualify for the definition of a professional. But they lack the commitment and talent of a professional from any other profession. It's time to correct this mistake. Become a true professional. Give 100% commitment to your job. Learn the skills required for the job and practice the skills like a cricket player practices his game. This is not only applicable for career salespeople, but also for CEOs, business owners, and managers who need to convince others every moment of their work. The more they have to convince others, the more will be their success. This is why you observe that successful business owners flourish in every business they get into. They mastered the skill of convincing others. On the other hand, we will also come across some professionals like doctors, lawyers, and chartered accountants who are not successful in their profession financially. They may be just about surviving without getting the financial success they truly deserve. The only reason for this is the lack of selling skills in them. Three-quarters of the population on Earth, three-quarters of it has no clue that their success, the success that they wish for in their life and their career, depends solely on this thing called selling. If they don't know how to sell, they don't even know that they are going to be affected by it or that it influences their career. They have no chance to be successful at all. See, while selling may not be their main occupation, hopefully by now you are convinced that selling is the most essential skill to making your life come true, to making your dreams come true, to making them a reality. Because without successfully selling others, you're not going to make it happen. The real pros, the real professionals, guys that really understand this sales is an art and literally see the mechanics in their mind for the most part. Those people don't even call themselves salespeople. They call themselves business owners, inventors, politicians, coaches, fundraisers, agents, actors, entrepreneurs, etc. Look at individuals like Elon Musk, Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, Steve Jobs, Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, just a handful of super successful people, masters, so good at their trade, so good that they don't even look like salespeople anymore. Look, selling is just a pastime for you, not different from any other time pass like Xbox or TikTok or cricket. Do some of you actually enjoy cricket more than you do selling? Do you lack experience and competence in this thing called selling? Are you not clear about what you are doing and when you negotiate with people? Do you struggle to get them to say yes? Do you struggle with objections? Do you struggle with arguments and having people turn against you? Do you think there is no way you could ever possibly be a salesperson? Do you even maybe have a little disdain, a bad feeling, a bad taste in your mouth for this thing called selling? Do you hate rejection and the idea of going out to sell someone? If any of these things describe how you feel, we've got some work to do. Okay, and I'm glad you're here. I can show you how to become a pro. I don't care about your personality, but you have to get clear on two things. Two things. Okay, not one thing. Two things. Selling is critical for your survival. Critical. Selling is our survival. Number one, selling is critical for our survival. That is your survival also. And number two, decide to become a pro. Give up any ideas that this is not for you and give up any ideas that you are not going to be anything less than a professional. Give up the amateur stuff. Give up the time pass. Man, commit. Quit thinking. If it's up to the fate of gods, you're going to pray and then God has got his hands full. He's not going to answer your prayers and give you a deal today. It's up to you. Your very life and dream depends on you becoming a professional. Okay? If you are not getting your way, then quit making the excuses and decide how to learn everything there is to become a professional. Get selling skills to become a super successful in your life.